AWS cloud and AI services based off the popular series Stranger Things. Because as of this recording, we have a few days out until the season finale and I'm bored. So I might as well feed the gang. Hey VFC fam, it's your boy Joshua Tech Dev Walker, your Venti Fried Chicken author and global cloud slinger. And if you're new to the channel, I am a cloud solutions architect with 10 plus years in AWS in data. So now imagine Hawkins is wired into the cloud, right? Which the cloud is just us borrowing the latest and greatest tech from some of the best companies in the world, with Amazon Web Services being the market share leader. So within Hawkins, we have cameras, radios, security systems, and they're all quietly being powered by AI. So then we now have the cloud spotting all these weird trends before Hopper does. He needs all the help he can get. So today, using these Stranger Things vibes, no spoilers, we're breaking down how AI actually works on AWS. First, let's start what AI on AWS really is. AI on AWS is not some magic button. It's really like a stack of services that help applications be smarter. It's like how Vecna adds intelligence to the Demogorgons. Think of these three layers. You have your ready-made powers, so you have your pre-built APIs like Amazon Recognition for images and video. You have services like Amazon Transcribe for speech. Then you have Amazon Comprehend for text. So you call these APIs and you get instance intelligence. It's like commands from Vecna or the Mindflayer. Then you have your custom models. You have Amazon SageMaker if you want to like train your models with your data and your rules. Almost like how there's like those weird differences and stuff inside the upside down. Then you have your generative AI layer, which gives you multiple large language models and image models through one convenient service so that you can build chatbots, content generators, AI agents, etc. So if Hawkins had like, a tech team, if you will, this is the toolbox they would use to fight against the Mindflayer, Vecna, and whatever else is coming. Let's talk about vision-based AI. Because in like this, in this made up scenario, there will be a lot of weird stuff being caught on tape. Picture that creepy forest at night, empty streets, and flickering lights. Somebody need to pay that light bill. So instead of hours of footage that Hopper would have to sit there drinking beer, AI will do the first pass for him. And that's all done through Amazon Recognition. So it analyzes the video to check for people, objects, and activities. And then it can give them helpful tags like forest, bicycle, demo dog, or unknown object like Will's haircut. And also flag certain frames so that Hopper knows exactly where he should zero in on. So in this Hawkins style setup, the security cameras would stream video right into AWS, recognition, auto tags, and filters that content. And then it's going to surface all the weird stuff into a dashboard. And then it'll alert Karen that she needs to get another broken glass ready. And if you haven't actually watched the show, that won't make any sense. But in the real world, businesses use the same kind of workflow. They auto tag scenes for search, or they blur faces for privacy, stuff like that. Same patterns, less supernatural. Next, let's talk about recommendations through AI within Hawkins. Of course, we know the show was shot in an older time period, but entertain me for a second. You got all the guys and gals in the basement. They're watching all the nerdy stuff that they usually watch. Probably a lot of 80s sci-fi, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, Lucas's Netflix account started showing a lot of other similar stuff like that. So behind that, in the AWS example, you'll find a service like Amazon Personalize. What it does is it ingests your behavior, what you watch, skip, rewatched, when you stopped, what device you used. So it basically builds a real-time profile, and it makes it so it shows like what you would actually click on to actually watch next. So if you love like 80s nostalgia or like horror with heart, Personalize would connect all the dots to show you the most relevant content that Lucas in the game will want to watch next. And hopefully it's a barber tutorial, because that last haircut was chopped. Hopefully you're following me so far and the examples made sense. I know this was a bit of a wacky video. I'll leave links for the actual services themselves in the description so you can check them out in case my analogies went over your head or into the upside down. But to wrap up, in case you are somehow following me still. So if Stranger Things and AI lived in the cloud, it will look something like this in summary. A service like Amazon Recognition for scanning footage, so you can report supernatural shit at scale. Then you'll have Amazon Personalized that could predict kind of what Vecna and the Demogorgon's next move is. Then you can use Bedrock to basically use all of the context that happened up so far through Dustin, just rambling into an audio file, and come up with a succinct plan to take out Vecna. If you want this to become, a full reference architecture with, all of the Stranger Things characters and examples, just drop in the comments Hawkins AI in all caps. And if this was fun and informative, definitely subscribe and like this video. Train, inspire, relate,